Hello, good evening. Welcome to ESC Fan TV. We are looking at Finland. It should be well known by now that while she didn't win the jury vote, getting 68 points and coming second, Erika Vikman's 362 points and 41.04% of the vote in the televote ensured that komme goes forward and represents Finland in Basel this May. And we're going to go straight to Thomas. What do you reckon?
It wasn't a surprise that she won, but it wasn't my cup of tea. I think it's too much. I think all the euphemism, all the phallus symbols, it was just too much. And the first 15 seconds, her vocal was, for me, just off. So I think she should practice more on her vocals and maybe tone down the staging a little bit. I think it's a bad version of Windows 95 man. It wasn't my cup of tea either. So I think Finland should dig deep, find some good rock pop song next year, and I'll be back.
I think it'll qualify. So that's the positive. For me, I think the song is quite weak, but she seems to have thrown everything but the kitchen sink at the performance. It reminds me a little bit of San Marino in Turin, where he was like riding on the horse and everything.
Kililero!
Yeah, it doesn't sound like that song, but it's sort of like, oh, what can I do now? What can I do now? And then when suddenly this thing appeared, and it was like, I suddenly thought they'd recycled sort of the trumpets that James Newman had.
It's got Eurovision written all over it.
I'm getting on that train. I think it's definitely gonna be a grower, and we all gonna party on komme in Basel and all the pre-parties. I'm getting on that train, and it's gonna be a party. There's a lot of improvement that can happen to that song. But we all knew she was going to win, even the camera work and all the flying cameras. Other songs did not have, sorry, the baby snoring, did not have that.
Elliot, what do you think of the accusations that Eurovision might be losing its family edge as countries select songs such as this and can't? Or do you reckon this is basically just a storm in a teacup based on two songs that just happened to be selected on the same night?
I mean, there's definitely an element now of shock factor does well or gets you noticed, because let's face it, it started with Carolia. Shock value of a song on, sonically and visually did really well. Baby Lasagna does really well. People are finding ways to say shock people now into remembering them. Bit of a sort of teacup, you've asked me, because although Eurovision is a family show, I mean, let's look at Paul Oscar in 1999 with the leather trousers on the sofa. Was that really family friendly? No. Were the noughties where women were wearing basically nothing but beaded bathing suits while singing? Was that family friendly? No. Like, it's never been for me a family friendly show. It's pushed on the edge of it, but it's never been like pre-Watershed, mid afternoon. That said, and I said this a few times, the second she stepped off stage with Carolia last year performing in the interval act, Yella went up to her and said, do you want to come back next year and we'll make sure you go to Eurovision because you really want to go? Let's be real. This has been a year in the making. That was the biggest, for lack of a better word, rigging I have seen for a while. And when, Puppy got disqualified, it's like, right, there we go. Because not even the televote can now stop her. She's got nothing to stop her winning no matter what she does. She can sing slightly better, but the recap, also Eurovision reviews, where she's walking towards that camera, she looks like a woman possessed, and it's somewhat terrifying. And I agree, it's all too much. She's shouting, and the song, because I've looked at the lyrics, and in a tongue-in-cheek sense, they are funny. But like one of the main hooks is, "Hi, I'm Erika. Show me you've got stamina." It's like, oh, just come on, love. We get it. You're a sexed-up woman, and if you get it, good for you. But I don't need to see that so objectively in my face. Look, that aside, it's not going to win Eurovision, and everyone needs to stop kidding themselves that it's going to. It's not going to win Eurovision. She can't win a jury of 6. She's not going to win in a final of 26 where the standard is higher. She didn't need anyone else on that stage, and good, fair play to her. She commanded that stage. She kept, she did everything herself, and she had your attention. How the hell they're going to recreate a giant flying microphone with sparkles coming out of it, I don't know. But that was incredibly camp, and I did enjoy that bit. She's just flying in the air. Yeah, like I said, that was the Erika Vikman show in a stadium, and she took a moment. She did it well. She'll close the semi-final because she's in the second half, and then it will get, mid-table in the final. I'm sorry, like, this is not going to do what people think, because its biggest barrier is the whole point of the song is lost because it's in Finnish. Unless you understand Finnish, you don't know what she's saying. So you've just got this mad woman running around stage shouting at you.
I'll be honest, I can't see it winning. I mean, but I think to summarize what I took from that was she shouts a lot. You're expecting it to be mid-table, and James Newman has some polystyrene trumpets that could be shaped into microphones that might help her with her staging. That was basically what I kind of taken from that.
I like it. I mean, yeah, this is controversial, and the Maltese winner is controversial too. But I think the difference here is there's no profanity in the song. I mean, yeah, it's pure filth. If you look at the translation of the lyrics, if you don't speak Finnish, it is pure filth. It's about orgasms, basically. But it's done well. It's a good tune as well. It's not like a bog standard predictable tune. It stands out. It grabs you. And my God, did she sell this song? I mean, I thought when I saw the video, I thought, yeah, she was writhing around with a load of dancers, and I thought, oh, this is a bit too much. But on the night, she was there by herself with no dancers. All right, she did a bit of a BDSM outfit, but she sold that song, and she did it well. And I am not in the least bit surprised that this won. It was a corker.
Bye-bye.